So let's begin. What are the 50 signs and symptoms of an egoistic person? 30 to 50% youngsters in India are taking weed, and it's increasing. Egoistic people have a lot of sense of entitlement, and if they feel My name is Dr. Kailash Mantry. I am a life coach and a mental health consultant. We operate from Mumbai, India. Today we'll be talking on signs and symptoms of egos. Why this topic we are taking? Because this is a common topic where all the mental patients suffer. Their ego is so big that they don't cooperate, they are stubborn and they don't listen. So we have made a lot of research on it. Roughly, we have come up with 50 points which are signs and symptoms of an egoistic person. Now, it could be that parents could also have these signs and symptoms. This video is useful for the parents also of the mental patient and for the mental patient also. Now, mental patient doesn't only mean lunatic. Even if you have anxiety, stammering, epilepsy, schizophrenia, bipolar, Parkinson, drug addict, alcoholic, Alzheimer, migraine, cancer, kidney failure, and there are more than 50 topics. All these things come under the category of mental illness. Although you visit neurologist for various illnesses or you reach to speech therapists and they are of no use to you, but the biggest food disease of mental patient is autism, ADHD, schizophrenia, bipolar, Parkinson. And there are smaller diseases also, anxiety, depression, insomnia, and many others. So let's begin. What are the 50 signs and symptoms of an egoistic person? I'm not saying you will have all of them. No. But you will have majority of them if you are a mentally disturbed person. Now, mentally disturbed person does not mean lunatic. There is too extreme a mental patient. But there is disturbance in your mind. If you are not getting sleep, if you are not talking logical, if your approach is negative, if your approach is defensive, if your approach is cautious, if you don't trust people, if you are not at peace with yourself, these all comes under mental illness. Including drug addict and alcoholic and chain smoker also come under mental illness. Only when they have tension, stress, frustration, anxiety, people go into bad habits. Otherwise, it's not easy for anybody to take drugs. And nowadays, it is very common. Youngsters, 30 to 50% youngsters in India are taking weed. And it's increasing every day. Now, how many people are smokers in India? How many people are tobacco chewers or gutka takers? How many people are alcoholic? Look at the consumption of alcohol in India. And I was surprised in the COVID period when the wine shop was closed and the day wine shop was open during COVID period. There was such a big queue for the alcoholic beverages. And I was surprised. And before the wine shop was open, the alcohol was sold at 2 to 3 times premium price of the regular price. So let's begin. You think you are great, special, unique, and others are not. If you think you are also great, unique and special and others also like that, then you are not egoistic. But if you think only you are of that category and others are all, you refuse other people's advice. People around you are your well-wishers. But whatever advice they want to give you, you don't take their advice. You think you are smart enough, intelligent enough and on your path of progress and they are saying you are not on the right track. But you refuse to accept their advice. You refuse to listen to them. You act as if others are beneath you. They are smaller than you. You don't respect them. You don't talk to them properly. Very often you tell them also that you are beneath me. Don't talk to me like that. And you are rude to them, ruthless with them, and they feel humiliated in your presence and they cannot open up and share their thoughts freely. You think you are untouchable and nobody can disturb you and you are above all which is a delusion. You are one among them, and this is a sign of big ego. You never see yourself as a problem. In any situation, you feel you are not the wrong person, you are not done anything wrong. All wrong things are done by other people. And you cannot identify that all mess up in your life is your own creation. You often think that others are there to get you, and they are all into conspiracy to bring you down in your life, whereas nobody has got time to think about you. They are all thinking about their own progress, own growth, own success. But you carry a thought, they are jealous of you and they want to bring down, and they are all working against your success. You seek attention all the time as if you are always the center of attraction. And if it's not, you do a lot of tantrums, lot of foolish things to get attention, and you cannot tolerate that anybody else is getting more attention than you in any social gathering. You refuse to apologize. And apology is such a humble act, but it is not for you. Even if you make mistakes and you are aware that you are making mistakes, you still don't want to apologize. Egoistic person always think that they are the victim of circumstances, of people's opinions, of all people around them. Egoistic persons are selfish people, but they may not realize the same. They are not bothered about other people's needs, their feelings, and they are concerned more about their feelings, their needs, and all the time are eager to only fulfill their needs. Egoistic people cannot handle criticism. If anybody for any reason criticizes them, they react so badly as if the other person has done a lot crying, and the only opinion you feel like taking are the only good opinions people talk about you. So any criticism is not welcome by an egoistic person. Egoistic people have desire to control situations to peoples. They think they know everything, what should be done, what should not be done, how people should behave and how people should not behave. There is a great need to control people, situations, and there is a lot of stress created because people do not enjoy to be controlled by others. Egoistic people have craving for respect and recognition. I'm not saying it's a normal human being quality that everybody wants respect and recognition, but they want respect and recognition at a very higher level. Something which they have not done, then also they want credit for it. And if they don't get respect and recognition, they become aggressive, they become very arrogant and disrespectful for people around them. Egoistic people are defensive people. They're all the time ready to defend themselves. Even if nobody is attacking them, but still they want to defend themselves. They're always ready and preparing for the arguments. If any talk is against them, how they can defend themselves. Any unpleasant feeling, if they have, they are ready to defend at the cost of relationship also. Egoistic people set unrealistic goals. Something which is not practical, but their goals are unrealistic, and these unrealistic goals are counterproductive to their working style for their working, and it creates a lot of stress because people laugh at them when they say, as if somebody is not earning 1 lakh per month and they are thinking I will earn 1 crore per month, and that too in 1 year. Such unrealistic goals people have. Egoistic people laugh at the misfortune of others. They enjoy the situation when others are failing. They don't appreciate any good work done by the others. Egoistic people are never satisfied with what they have. They are always craving for something else, and not happy with what they have. Egoistic people have a lot of sense of entitlement. And if they feel everything is their right and everything belongs to them only, and they have right to all the properties of their parents, all the income of the family. Egoistic people have very low self-esteem. They don't value themselves properly. They feel they are useless, not worth it, and it is seen in their actions also. Now we have covered just 19 or 20 points, and you see yourself in this list, but you are not willing to accept that you are egoistic. The list goes on, We got more than 50 points. If so far also you have not realized that you are egoistic, we'll have 30 more points to share with you. And talk to at least 5 people close to you. They will tell you that more than 70% of these points are in you only and you are egoistic. Even if you do not discuss these points to them, if you only ask 5 people in your family member or relations or friendship, they will all tell you that you are egoistic. Now, next 30 points will not cover in details, but only in a sentence and in fact in a word also, and these are all self-explanatory. There is no need of any explanation. And to shorten the video, this is the call we are taking. Otherwise, the video will become very long. You are selfish. You are self-centered. You feel lonely. Loneliness is your issue. You have inconviction of love. That means you feel nobody loves you, including your parents. You have health. If your age is about 35 or 40, you have health problems. You have less friends. You are not grateful to your near and dear ones. You don't have love for others. You only feel from which person you will benefit and you go close to them. But there is no love and connectivity in your family. You don't have respect for others. At the small bigger, you are willing to come into argument, show your arrogance. You have very higher expectations, unrealistic expectations from your family member and near and dear ones. There is no acceptance of what is happening in your life or what is happening around you. You are basically an immature person. And in another video, we have covered the signs and symptoms of maturity. Go through that videos. You are very dominating nature. Wherever you go, you want to dominate people and you avoid dominance also. You very often lie. That means you are not honest. You are a master manipulator. You misguide people, hide facts. You don't have any ethics or values. Whatever benefits you, you take their sides. You have a compromising nature. Wherever there are benefits, you are willing to compromise. And wherever there is some loss, you withdraw. You don't have sympathy for others. There is no empathy also for others, for your family members also. You are very cruel in your nature and ruthless in your behavior. You have scarcity mentality. That means everything you feel that is scarce. And if others have it, you will be a loser. You are quite often jealous of people who are ahead of you or are successful. You do a lot of things to show off, purchase expensive items just to show off. You don't need often all these things. You enjoy bullying juniors. You does not appreciate anyone around you in any social gathering or family gathering. There is not even one word coming for appreciation for others. And if there is any benefit, yes, you appreciate. You are very much disconnected with people, with your family members also. You are a very hurtful being. Even the smallest things will hurt you, may upset you. You are disconnected with your family members, and only as long as they are serving your needs, you are polite with them. Otherwise, you are very harsh. You cannot accept failures, rejections in life. You have a mindset that why it is happening with me only, and this is a wrong question to ask. This question goes into a loop of frustration. You don't have giving or sharing attitude. You are only interested in taking, and possession is your only goal. You see everything from the money angle only. Your mindset is, where is money? There you will go. And you feel family, love, connections are of secondary nature and money is the priority. You are very ambitious and you are always in the rat race. You don't forgive people easily. You have a revengeful attitude. You enjoy talking, walking with people who are of your income group, status group, and you avoid talking to subordinates or talk very rudely with them. For whatever failures you have, you always blame other people for your failures. You are a hypocrite, diplomat, and wherever you can see that you will benefit, you will take their side and will not speak the truth. You are a perfectionist. Everything you want to be perfect, organized, and you are sharp in finding mistakes of others when they do small wrong things. You are a religious person and believing in rituals. You always compare yourself with others. Majority, you compare yourself with superior people, and very often you compare yourself with inferior people also to have a feeling of superiority. And both feelings are wrong. They create an ego. Self-image is very important to you, and you are not a real person. Your personality is a fake personality. You are an angry and arrogant person. You very often complain. Your approach is negative. You do not see good in others in any situations. You are a very confused person, very indecisive, do not know what to do and what not to do, but you pretend as if you know everything. You are a dishonest person. You have a fake personality. You are a fearful person. You are a greedy person. You hate more people than you like. You feel life is hopeless. You are hopeless and nothing will be done. So you are greedy and you want to possess things. You are insecure. You are an impatient person. You do not have patience. You react very fast. You are indifferent to others' needs, others' feeling. You suffer from inferiority complex and occasionally from superiority complex. And both the complexes are counterproductive. You are very jealous nature. Anybody around you is successful. You are jealous of their success. You are a lazy person. You feel very lonely in life. No companionship. No heart-to-heart talk. You procrastinate things. That means you postpone all important work. You procrastinate, you postpone. You have a lot of regrets in life at the later age of your life. There is inbuilt sadness in you, but you cover up with false smiles. Again, you are self-centered, selfish, and you may not be aware that you are self-centered. Even a small thing you give, you remember how much you are giving, how much you are carrying. But if you talk to 5 people, they all know you are self-centered and selfish. You have a lot of stress, tension, anxiety, worry. Your life is superficial. There is a lot of uncertainty in your life and you cannot handle uncertainty. You are very often aggressive, violent, arrogant, and these are some of the qualities of an egoistic person. Now let's discuss what awareness level has to increase so that you become less egoistic and more loving, and it is possible, but really you don't know. So let us discuss. You are not a bad person, but you are not grown from your childhood. All children are selfish and nothing wrong in being selfish. But as you grow, you should realize that the more you give, the more you get. You think the more you give, the less remains with you. Now this is the childish approach and you need a lot of awareness. You need to be aware that bravery is a quality you have to acquire. You need to learn to be calm and quiet and silent at many situations. You need to gain confidence. You are not confident, and confidence comes only through either positive thinking or repeatedly doing the same things. You need to know the importance of creativity, and you have to become creative in solving your problems. You are not efficient in your work, so you have to become efficient in your work. You need to practice forgiveness, and this is a great quality to bring people closer to you. You need to practice giving, and if you practice, you will realize that givers are intelligent people and they get more. You need to have a sense of gratitude for all people around you. They are all there to support you in your success, but you need to thank them for being in your life. Happiness should be your goal. You should do everything to become happy, and your standard of happiness should not be so high that only when you achieve 10 lakhs income you will be happy, you will be celebrating. Even 10,000 rupees, if you want, you have to be happy, you have to be celebrative. You need to practice honesty day in and day out. You need to learn being inspired by other successful people and not being jealous of them. Happiness and joy should be your goal, should be your purpose of life. And whatever gives you joy, you should do that more. You should learn to be kind. Kindness should be in your being to people around you wherever you go. You need to know the importance of love. And love is accepting people the way they are, and accepting people also if something is missing in them. You need to value love more than money, then your life purpose will be served. Loyalty is what you need to observe. It is very important in life, and not to motivate and to tilt to small benefits and avoid loyalty. You should be motivated to work hard to achieve success. You should be passionate about some work, and you should spend good amount of time in your passion. You should learn to be peaceful in difficult situations also. You need to be proactive in life and not reactive. Reactive means people do something, that's why you do something. And proactive means whatever they do, you do only what is the right thing to be done. You need to be more responsible in life, for your life and for others also. You need to take responsibilities. You need to know the importance of selfless work. Why many people are doing selfless work? They are not like, mother. She sacrifices her life for the child, and she doesn't expect anything from the child. This is a great learning you should learn from your mother. And you should do something, at least 1 hour work every day for selfless reasons. You need to start being supportive to people around you for whatever one they are doing, in spite of the fact that you will not get anything out of it. And this will be the right strategy for your success. They will all cooperate for your success. And lastly, you need to trust yourself. You need to trust people around you. Because if you don't trust people, you cannot be at peace with yourself. And a person who is not peaceful, that means he is disturbed. And disturbed person cannot be successful. This is all I wanted to talk about ego. Thank you for listening to this video till the end. I am sure you will gain value, you will gain awareness of where you need to work, which areas you need to work. And please forward these videos to people around you so that many people can take benefit out of this video. Thank you.